What's up, guys? Time to show off a new build. This will also be one available in next Saturday's event. Trying to get a little bit of variety in there, and I love doing stuff that is green and gold. So happen to have one of these acid etched and enamel filled skull dials. So threw that into a 170 brushed case. Those ones have a lot more lug space for some of these thicker straps that Mr. Gillespie makes over at Wristbound. So did one of those. Has a gold inlay around the glass. You can kind of see it angled right there. It's the shinier right here at my finger now. Did a set of gold paddles in there. This is a matte gold Atlas bezel, and it actually went really well with the finish inside here on this one. You can get it to shine a little bit, but it's more of a matte color. Did a green minute resin filled bezel insert, so it kind of sticks up just a little bit as you look around there. Milled crown, milled BVW caseback. I don't have anything skull related, so just get a nice little, oh yeah, that's who I got it from, casebacks. And then I did this on a wristbound strap that had some nice brown tones in there to go with the dial and some nice green. And then I put this on a distressed brass preview buckle. And that's the build. Bezel on this build will go left, it'll go right. It is a tension ring bezel. It is not a click style bezel, and it is on there pretty tight, so it will only move if you want it to move. Automatic mechanical. It's got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping time. But before you put it on, before you set the time, make sure you wind it just a little bit, because if you just set the time, put it on your wrist, and you're not very active, you might lose time where it's not running. So back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You'll feel a little bit of play there. You know you're off that crown tube and you're in that wind position. And a wind is a turn clockwise or away from you. Clockwise as you're looking at it from the side. Winding it back towards you does not do any wind. It clicks, but it does not wind. But I often go back and forth because I can wind pretty quick. So 4 or 5 seconds of that mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you will max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click. You can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so that second hand is going to keep going. You can set your time. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying out, you're not putting any adverse pressure on the keyless works or on the movement. Alexa, what time is it? 9:12 p.m. You go with that, you're going to push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is your build. As with every build, you're going to get a few things. You're going to get matching beads. You're going to get a BVW slider box with Atlas pillow inside. You're going to get some watch cleaner, which is good on all glass and metal parts. My special, why won't this go? For some reason it won't go. I see exactly why it won't go. I'm going to have to fix that a little bit. The tab on here needs trimmed a little bit on the sides because it does not want to go on. These are kicking in a little bit. See how it's hitting right here? So that's fun. I might go up there and look and see if I've got another one, or just grind that down on the sides. So, fun times. It's going to come with a few things. Watch cleaners is good on all glass and metal, so everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. You'll also get some leather conditioner, though you probably will not need it for this strap. You might need it for other straps. That will loosen them up, make sure they're not very stiff. So apply it with a rag or something. Do not use one of your microfibers on that. And then Lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like Polywatch, but I can get it for a lot cheaper than Polywatch and package it myself. It is for your domed acrylic glass. You can scratch it. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of that on it, and you will buff it out with your microfiber. If the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, hazing that scratch, buff it out. I usually generate some heat with my thumb and kind of do swirls on there, and that normally does it. So generating some heat will just kind of help, like, really work it in there, and that's how you buff those out. So if for some reason it doesn't work, wait about 30 seconds and then revisit that. I'm sorry, don't wait 30 seconds. After 30 seconds of doing that, if it's still there, wait a little bit and revisit it. And then try it again. And then lastly, if you get a scratch on the case itself, it's a brushed case, just use the green side of a Scotch-Brite and do rounded passes, single passes. Don't go back and forth or you'll put a line. Just do a rounded, curved pass, and you'll basically brush. You're not really removing the scratch, but you're just making it not as shiny and kind of making it kind of work in itself on that. So, dang. You know what? Maybe we'll just keep it like that. Maybe it will keep itself flexed out a bit. But that's the watch. If it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, so I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.